Hey there, Andy from Boxward here, and today I'm going to help you get set up with Boxward and give you a little quick tour to show you how you can set up your email and start warming it up so you can get overall better email deliverability. So let's get started. When you first log into Boxward, if you haven't connected your email yet, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click this Connect Email button. And then you're going to choose your email service provider. Boxward has some pre-set up routines here to help you get easily and quickly set up if you have a Google, Microsoft, or Zoho email address. If not, we can still get you set up. You're just going to click the SMTP/IMAP button. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to choose our email service provider. And you'll see that if you're clicking Google, it's going to ask you if you have a Google Workspace or a personal Gmail that you're using, and some specific instructions for Google. The first thing that you're going to need to do is set up two-factor authentication, and there's a link for that here to get that set up for that email. And then you're going to create an app password. And then when you're setting up your connection here, you're going to enter your app password in the password setting over here. You're not going to enter your account email password. For Microsoft, you're going to choose whether it's a Outlook, a personal, or Microsoft 365 business account, and we're going to enter our information and click the Sign In with Microsoft button here. But first, we also have to make sure that authenticated SMTP is enabled for your account. For Zoho, it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to enter in your account credentials, but also we have to make sure that IMAP is enabled for this account. And lastly, for SMTP/IMAP, this is for if you have any other email service provider other than Zoho, Microsoft, and Google. Every email provider, for the most part, has SMTP and IMAP, and you're going to look up their instructions for what is my SMTP server import and IMAP server import for your provider, whether it's GoDaddy or Namecheap or what have you. The only email providers that don't have IMAP are if it's like a mail provider like SendGrid or Mailgun or one of those. And if you have questions about one of those, feel free to reach out to us and we'll help you get set up. So you're going to enter your information and then click Connect. I'm going to use in this example a Gmail email. And I'm going to enter that here, and I've already set up my two-factor and my app password, so I'm going to enter my app password in here, and then I'm going to click Connect. Next up, we'll enter in our information, name, company name, position, industry, time zone. The reason that we do this is because we want to best improve your deliverability, and so we want some information about your company, what industry you're in, and your time zone that you're normally active and working in, so that we can best ensure that the deliverability for your email improves relevant to what it is that you do. So you can choose from all these things, and once you're all set, one last thing before we move on is this content code here at the bottom. Most often you will not need to do anything with this. Boxward automatically is going to make sure that when any emails come to your inbox from the Boxward platform, that they should get labeled as Keep Warm and should end up in a Keep Warm folder in your inbox. If that's not happening automatically, for one, let us know, but also you can set up a filter in your inbox so that emails will automatically get archived and sent to the Keep Warm folder that you have. So then we're going to click Save. And after that, we can go choose our warm-up routine. On this next screen here, you can choose your warm-up routine based on whether your email is a brand new email, it's an existing email you've had for a while that you've been maybe using for outreach and has good deliverability or has poor deliverability, or it's been added to some block lists, or if you want to completely make your own configuration for your warm-up routine, you can do that too. For this one though, I'm going to click Brand New Email. And then on this next screen here, we'll see the warm-up routine is set to auto. That's for a newly created email. And what it looks like here is it'll send a few emails per day, slowly increasing over a period of time. If you click a different routine, it'll have different sending patterns as well as different patterns for the percentage of emails that get a reply and turn into a conversation, the percentage of emails that get marked important by the recipient, as well as the minimum and maximum amount of emails that get sent per day. There's also this hold period, which you can set a time period where only a few emails will send for a few days, and then after that period ends, it'll start the warm-up ramp. So I'm just going to set it to auto for a brand new email, and then I'm going to click Update Schedule here, and then I'm good to go. And that's basically all there is to the email setup process in Boxward. Next, let's take a look at an email that is already in the warm-up process. I'm going to go to our main menu here, our dashboard, and then I'm going to click on this email, and I can see details like the amount of emails sent today or overall during this warm-up period, how many emails have been received, what percentage have been part of conversations, where they're landing in the inbox or otherwise. And I can also break it down if I want by providers. How is this email doing when it comes to sending emails to Google inboxes or Microsoft inboxes or Zoho inboxes or inboxes with other providers? And we can see those here. And we can break it down also by time period, over past week, 2 weeks, 30 days, 90 days. We have this rating here of overall, how is our email doing? And we can also see below, if we scroll down, how is our email doing with different inbox providers? What's our deliverability like for Google inboxes, Microsoft, Zoho, and others? And then at the very bottom here, you'll have email status, so you can see how your authentication records are set up, that you have SPF, DKIM, DMARC. These are all good and helpful for improving your deliverability as well. The History tab will show you the history of your emails that you've sent, your conversations, what you've received, and so on. And there are all these here. If you want, that's there too. And then that's basically it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to help.